Feckers, I hope you're all well. Over on Twitch, where I've been streaming quite a bit over the past few weeks, we've had a lot of requests to do the Skolas run from a number of people, but we've also had questions on how we make it look so easier and the strategies that we use. So, this is the video to answer those questions. This is a few tips and tricks that we use to get through Skolas as quickly as possible. Let me just say, this is not a cheese video. This is just us being patient, taking our time, but getting the job done. So I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. I hope it helps some of you, and if it does, please leave a comment below. If you do, however, still need help with getting through Skolas on Xbox One, please leave a comment below as well, or come over to the Twitch channel, and you never know, we might even help you. So anyway guys, that is just an intro to this. Here is the video, hopefully helping some of you guys get through Skolas a little bit easier.
Prison of Elders welcomes you. Do not fail, Guardian. Round 1. Bone Walkers of the Hive await. Fight. Win. Live.
So here we go with round 1, the Hive. Oh, you gotta love this round. All you gotta do is kill everything that comes at you. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We do have a few things that we do. We always go to the left because for some reason, by going to the left and staying in this area that you see on the screen now, it seems to glitch out the doors on the opposite side, which means you only have a certain amount of enemies to kill at one time. You don't have everything coming at you all at once. So our favourite place is to come here. Be careful not to go into this corner too many times, because if you stay there for too long you will get teleported to the other side of the map, which will then obviously release those doors on the other side, and so release all the enemies that will come from there. So pretty self-explanatory. Just kill everything you see. Use your rockets, use your pistols, use your guns, use whatever you feel comfortable with using, and just kill everything. There's no objective, nothing else. It's just pretty simple. It just eases you into the prison. Here are a few words of wisdom from Tyrone. So what are your suggestions for this round?
Basically survive, it's a kill round.
We'll move on to round 2.
Round 2. Feckers, unfeeling death. Impress me, yes. Fight and win.
Round 2. Pretty simple so far, isn't it? Oh, it gets better, don't you worry. Anyway, round 2. As you come out of the airlock, go left. Follow the pathway round until you get to the corner area that we're heading to now. The reason we choose this side is because 1, it has plenty of cover for you to duck into if you start to get overrun or your health starts to get low. 2, it only has 3 entrances, which means that each person can cover part of the area and cover each other at the same time. And 3, it seems to be able to cover and see most of the map, which is a good thing considering this is a destroy mines map. So this part of the wave is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a case of kill everything. So we'll move on to the wave 2, which is the destroy the mines. How we do it is we have either 3 people with shotguns and 3 people with rocket launchers with tracking, or we have 1 designated sniper and 2 people with shotguns. The reason we have a sniper and the shotguns is the sniper can sometimes get to the mines better than a rocket launcher, and the people with the shotguns cover the sniper so he doesn't get taken, or she doesn't get taken out while trying to disrupt the mines, to kill the mines, you know, just blow the mines up. So the way we do it is we wait for the mines to spawn, the sniper attempts it, or somebody will say I can hit it with a rocket, and we just go with the flow. Whoever can hit it goes for it. The rest of us just cover that person. Obviously, if you've got rockets, we just sort of like clear the area, just try and clear as many enemies as we can before any of the mines actually spawn up. And it is pretty simple. It's just a case of whoever can hit the mine, go for it. Tell your teammates, communicate, let them know who is doing what so you don't waste your rockets, and then just, you know, get on with it, kill everything. And if you find yourself in trouble, let your team know. It is a case of they cannot help you unless you communicate with them. So that is what the main thing of this is, communication and just teamwork. Just keep working together. And as you can see, the plan works. So we'll move on to round 3.
Round 3. Foot soldiers of the Cabal rise to the challenge. They will try to kill you. Kill them back.
Here we go with round 3. It is getting easy, isn't it? Maybe not. Okay, round 3 is the Cabal. This is arc damage, and this one can be a total nightmare, especially if you haven't got a strategy to work to. We used to have so many problems trying to get this done that it used to take us forever. In fact, we normally spent more time on this one than we did any of the rounds. But we worked out a pretty good strategy, and it seems to work for us most of the time now. So this is the way we do it. First round, or should I say first wave, is the usual, just kill everything. So we'll move on to wave 2. So with wave 2 we have a plan, or maybe not, as the case may be. What we normally do is have 2 people stay back. One person rockets down the side, the other person is to my left as we go up these stairs, and as a bubble if you're a Titan, obviously, but they normally just stood to the left and they're just standing there throwing down rockets and covering the area as much as they can and clearing the area. The other person tries to cover the person capturing the points. We have one designated person capturing the points, and so that is how we do it. It's just a case of one person captures all the points, the other 2 just clear the area of everything that is around. Obviously you need rockets, you need your arc damage or whatever, but that is how we do it. I will show you now as I come around here where the bubble is situated, and there we go. And that is where the one person should stand, just to clear the area of anything. The other person covers that person, obviously, like I did at the start of this, and then it's just a case of kill everything once you've got the mines. We make it look pretty simple. It's because we've worked this out and we've got this down just to a fine art now. But yeah, that is how easy that round can be. Just have 2 people cover one person capturing all the points. I hope that helped, guys.
Round 4. You base fallen pirate scum. Prepare. Kill them, dead guardian.
Here we go with round 4. This time we're going to mix it up a little bit. As you come out of the airlock, you're going to go right. Yes, we have changed it. So we go right on this map. This way it just blocks off and glitches out the doors on the other side of the map once again. Just like with the first map on the Hive. For some reason, I don't know why, but if you just come to this area and do not rotate to the other side, you'll find that the doors on the opposite side will stay closed and no enemies will come out of there until you've cleared this side, which makes it a damn lot easier to clear the enemies when you've got less of them coming at you. So what we do is we stay here, we clear what we can see, and then we move around open the doors on the other side, but then come back to this part just so we can kill them again. And then that's it really. That's wave 1 done. It is a kills wave again, and so we'll move on to wave 2. Okay, here we go with the wave 2 of this round. What we usually do is place a bubble outside of the door that the VIP is due to come out of, which you can see on the screen. We leave 2 people in the bubble with shotguns with arc damage, and the other person goes to the bottom platform to shoot rockets up to try and disrupt all the enemies in the middle. That way it gives a little bit more freedom to the 2 people in the bubble while they take down the VIP. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You will also see on the screen right now the actual helmet that is worn by the Titan that is deploying the bubble, due to the fact it is a special helmet and it literally blinds any enemies that enter the bubble. It helps due to the fact it slows down all the enemies that go through that bubble, and so makes it kind of easier to take them down. Once you've got the VIP, it is the same thing as normal, just clear the rest of the enemies and go to the next wave. And once again with the second wave, it's a VIP once again. He comes out just a little bit later, but it's the same thing. 2 people in the bubble with shotguns, keep shooting everything until the VIP comes out, and then shoot the VIP. Clear everything and job is done. Hope this helped you guys.
You face the final round. Pilot Servitor of a war-wrecked, fallen catch.
So we got to the final round, but obviously it's not that simple, is it? Because you've got the 2 bosses. First off, we have to face the Servitor. This one isn't so bad. It is just a case of keep calm, keep focused, and damage him whenever you can. Some people say just keep throwing stuff at the Servitor. We have tried that and we find that we get overrun by everything else. So what we do is we try and take down some of the smaller stuff first and then damage the Servitor, and that is how we find this works for us. Obviously this is our way of doing it, and other people have their own ways of doing this. I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. So once we feel that we can't damage it anymore, or we've killed enough stuff, or we're running out of bullets, due to the fact that most of the time I believe this has juggler on it, so we rotate left to the other side. Once we've rotated to the other side, obviously the enemies will then decide to rotate to this side too. And so we start all over again. We just start killing the stuff on this side. We start damaging the Servitor as you do. And it is just a case of rinse and repeat. If you feel that this side is getting overrun with enemies again, it's just a case of drop off the other side and rotate left again. Just keep going left. Stick to the path. Try not to go through the center unless of course you're absolutely desperate for ammo, and you should find that this will work pretty easy. Just keep killing stuff, work together, communicate, and just keep killing stuff. Once you've got, you feel that you've got enough leeway now to be able to fire your rockets or to just damage the Servitor, then damage him. But it is a case of hold your ground until you feel you can't do it no more. Rotate, pick up your ammo and start again. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So I'm not really going to bang on about it anymore. Just keep rotating and just keep clearing and keep hitting him and damaging him as much as you can and take him down. That is that round sorted. So we've reached Skolas. Here are a few pointers before we head out that airlock door. 1, communication, and 2, teamwork. Those are the main factors that are going to get you through this part of this prison. Without those, you might as well not even go out there. You will also need a shotgun and a rocket launcher that is fully loaded and ready to go. Do not go out there without any ammo in your rocket launcher, else you're just wasting time. So, what you need to do
Skolas, the traitor, kill.
As you come out of the airlock, turn left along the walkway. Follow the walkway around and you will see a servitor that you need to take down, because without taking down the servitors you cannot do damage to Skolas. So you take down the servitor with all your team involved. The sooner you take him down, obviously the more time you have to try and damage him before he gets too close. So everybody then deals damage with their rockets. If he gets too close or if stuff starts to spawn up, what we normally do is just leave it and rotate. We never take unnecessary risks. We rotate to the opposite platform where you will find another servitor, but you will also find a captain will spawn underneath and take you out in one fell swoop, so don't take the risks. The servitor will normally go to the center into the fuselage of the plane. So there's no rush, you can still get to him. All you need to do is take down some of the enemies to make it a bit easier for yourself. Once you feel it's safe enough, go and take down the next servitor, and then obviously rinse and repeat, do more damage to Skolas, keep rotating, getting the servitors, and then you'll have the poison round. So we'll move on to that bit because this part is pretty simple really. So how does the poison round work? It's pretty straightforward if you follow a few guidelines. First of all, before you enter the Skolas round, we always work out who is going to take the poison from who. We have a rotation and we stick to that rotation as much as we can, unless of course one person dies. So how does the poison work? One person gets poisoned, one person is immune, the other person can take the poison. With the rotation, the way we do it, whoever gets the poison first, the rotation stays the same. So say I have the poison and we arrange that Tyrone, who's Imolai, takes the poison off me, and then whoever else is in the party takes the poison off Tyrone. Then obviously if I'm poisoned first, Tyrone takes the poison off me. If Tyrone is poisoned first, then the other person takes the poison off them, and then I take the poison off the other person. If that makes sense, it is just a rotation, the same as everything else. All you've got to remember is the person that you have got to take the poison off. Nothing else, and obviously to watch your counter. So, the poison works in this way. Once you are poisoned, you have 30 seconds, I believe it is 30 seconds. Sometimes it seems less, but you do have 30 seconds of holding the poison. Once you get to 10 seconds, start counting down so the teammate who has got to take the poison from you knows at what point to take the poison. We try to leave the poison to between 6 and 5 seconds. That way it gives us a little bit extra time if somebody dies and all the other stuff. It just gives you that extra leeway. Okay, you are immune from the poison. Once you have passed the poison, you are then immune, which means you cannot do anything to do with that poison. So the person on the rotation has to take that poison or you die. Quite simple. So make sure to remember the rotation, make sure to watch the counter and count down when you get to 10 seconds. If you count down from 10 seconds, it gives your teammates the chance to get back to you, to be next to you, to be able to swap the poison out, as you can see on the screen. So that part being said, what we do is we keep rotating. Yes, I know this is the long way, this is the patient way. If you want to try doing it faster, then obviously watch another video. We try and do it the patient way. It takes us an hour all in all, most of the time. So the way we do it is this: we rotate, we take stuff down, we shoot at Skolas. We rotate, we take stuff down, we shoot at Skolas. It is quite simple and self-explanatory and pretty easy to do. But not only do you have to watch where Skolas is, you have to watch the timer on your poison, you have to remember your rotation, but also kill all the enemies. You then have to dismantle the mines, which is not the easiest thing to do. So as we do this, you'll see I take the poison from Tyrone. As we do that mine, we then decide to start rotating due to the fact we know the spawn points of the mines. One will either be in the middle and there will be one on the far side. How they spawn up we do not know yet. So as we're rotating round, we notice the one spawns in the middle. I have the poison, and being a warlock with a self-res, choose to go to the middle one on my own and tell the other two to rotate to the other side to get the final point. I know that by doing that I am going to die, but what I realise is that my self-res will bring me back, and so I can cap the point anyway. While doing that, you will also notice that no one will have the poison, which gives us a 10-second leeway. I then have the poison again by chance, because that could be random. And so what we do is we all meet up where the person has died. So by the time I get there, that person can then take the poison from me. It is pretty simple. Having a warlock on your team does help. And if you watch the counter, this person takes it just in time. But it works, and having the self-res really works when you are carrying the poison too. Sometimes you may have to let your teammate holding the poison die just so you can complete the task of getting the mines. If that happens, don't worry, don't panic, it is possible to still carry on with 2 players. All you have to remember is that when you die with the poison, no one will be immune when the poison comes back. And so you can swap it between any players at that time. So your rotation may have to change, but you can still carry on with the round. And that is the most important thing that people seem to forget. So once you've got through the first set of mines, once you've got your rotation right, you've got your poison swapping right, it's just a matter of rinse and repeat all over again. If, like us, you try to take Skolas down on the second rotation of mines, what we normally do is wait until every single person has got full rockets in their rocket launcher, and then we just blast as many rockets as we can at Skolas. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But it is just patience and communication. If something comes up the stairs, tell your players. You know, just keep communicating, keep telling them, keep rotating, just keep safe and just keep moving. That's the main thing, just keep moving. But watch that timer. That timer is a killer. Do not go in your inventory if you have the timer and it is running down, because I have known people die just for the fact that they was putting heavy ammo on and forgot that they got the poison. So the best thing you can do is, while you've got the poison, just keep an eye on the timer at all times. Load up your ammo and that after you have passed it on to the next person. So guys, I can't really give you any more advice on this apart from communication, teamwork, timers, and just kill whatever you can and just damage Skolas whenever you can. That is all there is to this one. It is straightforward, it is simple, and if you keep moving, keep rotating and stick to the path that we have shown you, you can do this, and it is easy to do. So I'm going to leave it there. If there's any questions, please post them in the comments below. I will also be posting up the full video for this run that we did with the commentary, because it was live, so that will be posted up at the same time as this going out, so I hope you enjoy that. And well, I hope you get it done. And like I said at the start, if you are still having problems, I do live stream on Twitch. The details are in the description, they will be on the screen. And please just come over and ask for a hand. We'll obviously do Skolas runs until the time runs out on the whatever it is. I could never remember what it is. What is it? Something of triumphs. So if anybody needs help to get Skolas done for that, then come over to the stream. We do help followers on the stream, so just come over and ask for help, and we will always try and fit in a Skolas run once or twice a week for those people who need it. So just give us a shout, send me a message, catch me on Twitch or catch me on Twitter, you know, just send me a message wherever you see me and we will try and help you. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope this has helped. If, as I said, there's any questions or you can offer further advice to people, then please post it in the comments and let me know. If you would like to do a video response to this, I know you can't really do that anymore, but I will always put a link on my channel and all that to you guys, or even on this video. So yeah, do it, get on with it. If you can do something better, then go for it. Like I said, this is the way we do it, this is our way. We're not saying it's the right way, We're not saying it's the perfect way, but it's the way that works for us. So I hope it's helped. Take care, guys. Speak to you all soon. Bye.